Hello folks, and welcome back to another episode of Holder Flat. And we are back with more epic action from the RSA, this time in Aghadowey.
We need the pace, yeah, we need the drama. We own this place, yeah, we own this place. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing.
The crews faced very tough weather conditions as Storm Malik rolled across the province. And as the organisers carried out pre-event scrutineering,
We had it made, got gold in our pockets, up,
others were finding ways to keep warm.
we need the base and
But the weather didn't dampen the spirits of some.
You stealing the sugar, boys?
Yeah, Michael.
it's all or nothing.
There was a strong 104 car entry, with some interesting names on that list.
It's all or nothing.
Yes, some of you might recognise this chap. Professional drifter and more recently Red Bull Gymkhana winner Kevin Quinn has decided to go down the rallying route with a Mark II Escort. The stage itself was ultra diverse. Some parts fast flowing, others tricky and technical. Factor in also the weather and changing surface conditions. This was going to be interesting.
You're blushing, Bonnie and Clyde. Well, it's all or nothing. We need the pace.
Racing got underway under some beautiful sunshine, but the track surface was still green and tyres were cold. Oh dear, Denver, what comes in a little hot, allowing Padraig Egan to slip down the inside. Unfortunately, this is all we would see of Aghadowey in the V6 Sierra, as he retired on stage 2. Michael Cahill has his Escort wound up and sticks a pass down the inside of Brian Cassidy's Corolla. Now here's a rare sight. Conal Cormican's Proton Satria runs a Mitsubishi Evo engine and running gear. You just never know what Gary Kiernan's going to appear in next. A Mark II Escort, an R5 Fiesta, or maybe even just a wee Fiesta Z-Tech. And who's this here? KG Motorsport Kieran Graffin has a dual entry in with son Kallum in the little Skoda Citigo. The rain eventually appeared, and just as the buggies were getting underway, but it looks like some of them enjoy these conditions. Stage 2, and Craig Rahill is really flying in the Escort to take a second stage win. And Hugh Watson is 2.6 seconds down to take second over Stage 2. And it's all about the Mark IIs as Michael Cahill snatches third fastest time to lead Class 5. Hugh McEvoy leads the Mini Cup after 2 stages. Owen Kelly is 6th fastest over Stage 2. Shane McHugh was leading the Class 1 Juniors after Stage 1, but just out of shot, disaster strikes. Shane clips a tyre and rolls the Micra. Thankfully it was a light roll. Both crew were okay. They checked the car over at service and got back out for Stage 3. In the buggies, James Grant and Mac Walsh set identical times over Stage 2. But it's Aaron Beattie who leads Class 14 as David Kane hits trouble. Stage 3, and Hugh Watson begins his fight back to take 0.2 of a second out of rally leader Rahill. We jump on board with Craig here. And we can see just how fast and frantic the pace is at the head of the field. PJ Houston's punching in very consistent times in the Impreza. And Padraig Egan sets his personal best of the day over Stage 3. On to Stage 4, and Michael Cahill takes a stage win in his 1600cc Escort. The high level of commitment is clearly evident. Derek Gurney's within striking distance of the leaders in the 205 over Stage 4. Jason Stirrups hanging it all out in the Corolla. The battle of the Class 1 Juniors is heating up as Kallum Graffin and Shane McHugh can only be separated by 0.1 of a second over this stage. Thomas Healy goes fastest in Class 13 with a new personal best. David Kane goes and blows everyone away with the fastest time of the day overall. And unfortunately it's the end of the day for Michael Boyle with broken steering. The penultimate stage of the day seen the rain come down hard. But in a stroke of luck, some of the early runners missed the worst of it to set great times. And two of those people were Mark Graham and Josh Bradley, seen here chasing one another. They both went on to set their best times of the day over stage 5. Yeehaw! Let's go, Mac Walsh.
Cheeks, you're blushing, Bonnie and Clyde, well, it's all or nothing.
On to the final results, but first a special mention to the only lady entrant on the day. Ciara Dugan set consistent times over all 6 stages in her streamline-backed Peugeot 206 to come home 11th in Class 2. Class 1 goes to Kallum Graffin in the Skoda Citigo. Best Junior goes to Charlie Sims in the Mini Cup. Class 2 goes to Gary Kiernan in the Ford Fiesta. Class 3 goes to Ronan Dorrian in the Mad Micra. Class 4 goes the way of Eoin Kelly in the Opel Corsa. Class 5 and 3rd rally car overall goes to Michael Cahill in the Mark II Escort. Class 6 and overall fastest rally car goes to Hugh Watson in his Mark II. Class 7 and second overall rally car goes to Craig Rahill in the red Escort. Class 9 goes the way of Padraig the entertainer Egan in the stunning Mark II Escort. PJ Houston takes another win in Class 10 in the Impreza. Class 12, the Mini Cup goes the way of Hugh McEvoy. Class 13 for the 600cc buggies goes the way of Adrian Rankin in his Semog. Taking the honours in Class 14 and the overall victory by just 0.2 of a second is Aaron Beattie in his speed car. Congratulations to all the prize winners, and a big thank you to the organisers and marshals for braving the elements to make this happen. Once again, please support the channel by hitting the like button, clicking subscribe and the bell icon, and leaving a comment beneath. So until next time, hold her flat.